Hey guys, what's up? It's LOJKRT here, and today I'm back with another war recap video. This time it's for Country Nation, and we have merged with Country Nation, so now I'm going to be doing recaps for Country Nation, so let's get into it. So, as you can see, we got 82 of the 90 possible stars. They had 7 Town Hall 10s, all of them were 2 stars, and we had 3 stars the rest of the way down, besides one Town Hall 9 who was left 2-starred. And yeah, there we go. And so today we have quite a few attacks because there was a lot of good attacks this war. And first off, I'm going to go and start out with attack by Padre Blue on Golden Boy. So this is a pretty common base. You see I have a base pretty similar to this one, and he has a very effective strategy for this base. It's the 7 Golem. And he comes in with the 3 jump spells, 2 on the side, 2 on the corners, 1 on the middle. And then he goes with 2 golems on each of the sides with some wizards to clear out those defenses and structures. And a lava hound comes out of the clan castle. It's not going to be too much of a problem for him. And then he comes in with the golems in the middle after the outside trash defenses have been taken out, so that way that his heroes will go into this core, and he has a jump spell to let him into the core. So then he has a few golems he got to go into the core, which is very good. That's what you want to do in these types of raids. And he also has a few golems going up to the north side. And his troops are going to go in, and his queen is being tanked for by the golems, which is exactly what you want. And also the wizards are being tanked from the multi-inferno a little bit, because the golems are distracting all of the streams. But unfortunately all the wizards go down except the one that he still has in the bag. And he's going through the base pretty quickly here, taking out most of the core. Now he just has his queen behind a golemite and another golem working on this wall right here. So the queen's going to help the golem bust through that wall to get to this pup, which is great because it allows the golem to go up and tank for the queen while she goes around the space. And I'm going to speed up here a little bit so we can get through this part a little bit faster. And as you can see, the golem splits. If it had more health on it, I think he might have got the 3-star, but it just dies out, and then his queen doesn't have enough juice left to take out the whole rest of the space. So a pretty close raid in the end. It was a 90%er. There's just 2 defenses that could hit her. 1 was almost down, and everything else is just trash building. So very close raid by Padre, but very solid strategy for that type of base. So next we're going to be looking at the raid from Mike on number 12. And I wanted to share this raid because it was a pretty interesting strat. It was a Golowiwi, sorry. And he comes in on the left side with golems and some wizards to create the funnel. 3 golems actually. And they are going to push into the base here. And he has a jump spell to let them into the core. And he's funneled his troops very well. He accidentally hits the green ability a little bit early, which is not good, but it's not going to make a difference here because his troops are definitely strong enough to get in this base and take out these air defenses. So he rages up the queen and some of his wizards and witches, and they're able to take out the clan castle pretty quickly. And then he uses the heal spell to keep all of his troops alive, and another heal spell to keep his king up. And yeah, heal spells are really good at Town Hall 9, especially for keeping all of your troops alive in the center. There's a mortar shooting on some wizards or something. You just want to keep your king up while he takes out the middle of the base. That's very good strategy to bring heal spells. I think one of the reasons why they're underrated for the golem attacks is because it doesn't work at Town Hall 10 against Inferno Towers, so Town Hall 9s often don't think to use the heal spells. They just use rage spells like the Town Hall 10s use. And so as you can see, he came in with some back end loons here, take out all these fences targeted at each defense after the air defenses went down. And then he has some wizards still to clean up and his balloons to clean up. This wizard's going to take the bottom here, and these balloons in this barbarian should help clean up the top area, and then the rest of his troops should swing around and help take out these buildings over here. And that's going to wrap up the 3-star. Very nice raid on Mike. I like to see that kind of attack strategy, really picking apart the base and opening up the middle and taking out those air defenses, which is a great strategy for that type of base. Then we're going to have Titan going in on their number 13. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm not going to try. He's going to come in with the, looks like the 1 Golem Golalloon, and he's going to place his wizards in the golem to get the funnel, and then his heroes to go in and get the enemy queen. This is a poison and a rage to take care of that clan castle, which is a good strategy because you don't want the clan castle to take out your balloons. You need to make sure that you get them down, the queen down, and also you want to try to take an air defense down when you're going in with 1 golem and your heroes. So then he comes around with targeted balloons at these defenses, different defenses. The cannon kind of draws all the troops to that one area, which isn't exactly what you want, but it works out here for him. And he uses the rage spells to get the balloons into the air defenses. And right now, all of his lava hounds went down because of the pathing the balloons took. They swung around before they went to the air defenses. Exactly what they're doing here, where they're going over the mortar instead of going straight to the air defense. And that made his hounds die, but he still has enough loons up to take care of this air defense. And he saved the loon in the bag down here for cleanup, so he's going to place them separately from where his balloons are right now, just so they can be a lot more effective on cleanup, since balloons are slow, and when they're all bunched up, they kind of do overlapping damage, and it doesn't help too much. So, yeah, he pretty much wrecked this base. I mean, he has a fair amount of pups up, a few loons up, and it only took him 2 minutes to get through that base. Next, we're going to be looking at Pops taking on their number 15. He also took on their number 14, but I wanted to show a Goho in this video as well, and he had a really nice Goho on this base. So he starts out with the clan castle lore, pretty simple stuff. Then he brings him over to the side, uses the golem to distract the dragon, and some wizards and his archer queen to take it out. Then, slow it down here a little bit, he comes in with his heroes to take out the archer queen, and uses a jump to get his king in. The queen jumped the wall anyways, so it wasn't exactly 100% needed, but it definitely was good insurance in case that didn't happen. So then he's going to come in with his hogs, maybe a little bit earlier on the hogs. I mean, he still went pretty early with the hogs, and just because of time and how close this raid gets in the end, you need to make sure that you save every single second that you can. So, pretty good deployment on his hogs. He uses that poison to get rid of those skeletons, and the heal spells to keep his hogs alive. And then he uses another heal spell to keep the hogs alive, and especially going to help heal up those hogs that just took the damage from the giant bomb. Then these hogs are starting to get low in health from the wizard tower, so he's going to use another heal down here. And at this point, the base is pretty wrecked. I would have went ahead and placed the wizards right after the hogs took out these defenses up here, just to hurry up on cleanup, because as you see, he waited for all the defenses to go down to place his wizards, and that's going to make him have a really close raid on time. He actually went down to the exact last second on this raid, so yeah, as you can see, the cleanup goes pretty smoothly, but he took a lot of time before all the defenses went down, so it was really, really close at the end, but he still got the 3 stars, so great raid by Pops. Next, we're going to be looking at, let me find it, Shelton's raid on their number 25. So this is going to be a Town Hall 8 hog attack. And he's going to start out by luring the clan castle, which is what you want to do in every single hog attack on Town Hall 8s for the most part. And then he's going to lure them up. uses a wizard, I probably would have brought a few barbs to lure them out, just because that makes it a lot more sound, and you don't have to waste heavy troops on taking out the clan castle. Then I think that was a misplace on the poison spell. He went to place his clan castle and he placed the poison. But then he's going to come out with the dragon level 4 in the clan castle, and with the help of the archers, it's going to, and the wizard, it's going to be able to take out the opposing dragon, and then take out the balloon, because the balloon can't target it. And then he's going to come in with the hogs in the bottom here. I'm going to drop my king, the king swap the enemy king right there, just so that it doesn't do too much damage to the hogs. But it doesn't really matter right here. The hogs are moving pretty quickly through the base, and he has them under heals, so the king's not going to be able to do too much to them. And he does lose quite a bit of hogs to spring traps, which is pretty impressive that he was able to still 3-star this base after he lost so many hogs to spring trap. I think one of the main things was he didn't run into any giant bombs, except just one up here, and that helped a lot, because if you have good giant bomb deployment, that can really hurt your hog raids. But this guy did not have good giant bomb locations, so then his hogs are going to run around. I would have suggested to bring a few wizards to this raid just to help on cleanup a little bit, because it takes a while for the hogs to just run through the entire base. But he gets it done in 3 minutes, and it's a 3-star for Shelton. So great raid by everyone in Country Nation. Great war overall. We got most of the stars here, and we'll keep it tuned for next time.